so proud of my cabinet. Luring Secretary Sanders in was a great get. She ran a pharmaceutical manufacturing facility, brought her out of the private sector in biotechnology and pharmaceuticals, and now as Commerce Secretary has presided over 2 record-breaking years for job growth in North Carolina. So thank you for your great work. Obviously, she had a lot of help all across the way in our state, and I'm grateful for the folks who are here and all across North Carolina. We are the #1 state in the country for business, Mr. Secretary, but there is really one group of people that deserves the credit. That is our workforce. We have the best people in the country, the most dedicated, the hardest working, best trained people in the country right here. And companies from the other side of the globe recognize that, and that is why they are here investing in North Carolina. Now, you might think I'm here because of all these things we're announcing today. I'm really here because I get to ride with VinFast CEO Van Ang Nguyen in a VF8 in a few minutes, and that's really why. That's really why I'm here. Let me tell you, this VinFast team of leaders is strong. It's a lot of women leaders that are strong across this company. They know what they are doing. They're going to build a great company here and create thousands of great paying jobs. And Van Ang is a North Carolinian and living amongst us with her daughter and integrated into our state and our communities, and we're excited about having this forward-looking company here. And Dr. Chapman, this is 5 months ago I was here, and I'm back again. Central Carolina Community College, because things are happening here, and Chair Smith and Mayor Salmon and all of I see so many friends out here, our Board of Trustees for this great community college. You guys are at the epicenter and intersection of 2 great economic sectors in biotechnology and clean energy, right here in the central part of our state, right here in Lee County. So that's an exciting proposition. And I am grateful to be here with Chris Chung, with the Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina, Caroline Sullivan, who's been leading our business committee for education and working on our workforce side. I see Congressman Etheridge, who's also here. And I'm going to introduce our federal partners in just a minute. You've got great legislators representing this area. We're excited about what we're doing. But North Carolina has become the center of the country's clean energy economy. These electric vehicles are coming at us so fast. And you are getting some assistance from the government, but the private sector is taking us there. And if you talk to any automobile CEO, they are falling all over themselves to get their cars, their EVs, on the market first. And good old American private enterprise competition is moving this sector at us fast. And people who want to hold this back and say, no, we're not going to be doing that, they are wrong. Because it is coming, and we might as well be ready for it. We might as well assemble our charging infrastructure like we know that we can do, and we're applying for federal money, and we're grateful to the Biden administration for helping provide that money for us. But we also want to be on the leading edge of the economy. Why can't it be North Carolina that has the supply chain? You know, we tried for decades to get an automobile manufacturer. Sometimes the good Lord knows when to open the door. Because right as the EV market emerges, that is when North Carolina gets its first automobile manufacturing facility. And we can build that supply chain here, folks. And I don't care what you think about the climate or carbon reduction. That's all important in my book, because I think we have a responsibility to future generations. But even if you push all of that aside, it's about the green. It's about the dollars and the jobs that are part of this clean energy economy, why it is so important. Now, one of the things we've got to do is to make sure we invest in this workforce that is so great. And that means investing in education. And we're talking about that right now in the General Assembly. It means investing in child care, which is the triple play. Because one, it gives the children a quality early childhood education, which we know is so important. Two, it allows that parent to work to bring income into the family. And three, it gives that employer a great employee who might otherwise not be able to be in the workforce at a time when we need to be strengthening our workforce. So we need to make those investments in education right now, and community colleges have to play a big role in that. And by the way, this Board of Trustees that has been appointed by the legislature and the local Board of Education and the local Board of County Commissioners and the governors, it's a really good team, and I don't think we need to mess that up, folks. So I'm so glad to be here today to celebrate this facility, all the good things that are going to be happening here, the people who are going to learn things to help them get a good paying job, making more money than they thought that they would be able to make, supporting their family, helping our area grow and prosper. Once again, our community colleges come to the rescue, and we're grateful for that. Our federal partners have been critical partners here in this. Number one, the incentives in the Inflation Reduction Act, how that is making the clean energy economy even more important for us to be able to take advantage of those funds that are coming. And I've told my cabinet, and we're going to apply for every single federal dollar that we possibly can get coming into this state. But we are grateful to the Assistant Secretary of Commerce for Global Markets, who has come to be with us today and is here to help us. Arun Venkatraman is here, and Arun, if you could come up and say a few words to these folks, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.